Okay, Brainiac, sorry, I apologize that we got cut off doing this problem last time. This is actually my third try. Here we go again. Researchers counted 15,416 birds at a wildlife preserve. They also counted 10,805 land animals and 6,954 water animals. To the nearest thousand, about how many more birds than land animals were counted? So I said birds. They had 15,416 birds. To the nearest thousand tells me I need to round. So I found my place. When I look next door, there's a 4, which is less than the halfway point. So I write down my place. Everything in front stays the same and everything behind becomes a 0 because 15,416 is less than 15,500, so it would round down. The land animals is where I was headed. They had, here's land animals, there were 10,805. I find my place, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. And I see that next door is an 8. That's over the halfway point. So this 10 needs to round up, go up on the number line to 11,000. And it says about how many more birds were there than land animals. So this tells me I'm going to subtract to find the difference. And really I'm looking at 15,000 minus 11,000, or 15 minus 11. Because 0, 0, 0, 5 minus 1 is 4. 1 minus 1 would be 0. So there's about 4,000 difference. So about how many more birds than land animals? I'm going to write to explain. There are about 4,000 more birds than land animals. I use the word about because it's not exact. If I had subtracted these two, I would have been more accurate, but I rounded or estimated, so it's about 4,000 more birds. All right, pause if you need to and look at part B. Okay, it looks like we are rounding again because it says to the nearest 100. About how many land animals and water animals were counted in all? How many in all? So we're going to be adding this time. Alrighty, so we've got land animals again. And the number that we start with for land animals is 10,805. And it says to the nearest 100, ones, tens, hundreds. So this is somewhere between 800 and 900. Would 805 be closer to 800s or 900s? And if I see there's a 0 here, it's going to be below that halfway point. So it's going to be 10,800 when rounded to the nearest 100. Then we have water animals. I got to go back to the top and find my number of water animals. So this is my water animals. Is going to be 6,954. The 200s that this one falls between is 900 and 1,000. What would my halfway point be between 900 and 1,000. It'd be 950 would be the halfway. And we're looking at 945. It's going to fall before 950. So I'm going to round down to 900. And then it said in all. So I've got to add those. These are several steps. 0, 0, 8 plus 9 is 17. I regroup the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. And 1 plus 0 is 1. 1, 2, 3, ding. And then I write there are about 17,700 land and water animals in all. Okay, whew. Part C. They're making us think here today. Here we go. Teresa rounded the number of water animals to the nearest 1,000. Mark rounded the number of water animals to the nearest 100. Anna said that the rounded numbers from Teresa and Mark were the same. Is Anna correct? Explain. Well, first I got to figure out what answer Teresa got. So here's Miss Teresa. Teresa looked at the water animals. Their number again, here it is, 6,954. Okay, I got that. And what did she round it to? The nearest 1,000. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So that's going to be somewhere between 6,000 and 7,000. 6,900. 9 is bigger than 5. Also, 954 is almost to the next 1,000. So Teresa rounded it to 7,000. That's the number Teresa got. Now I got to figure out what Mark got. Mark was using the same number, but he rounded it to the nearest 100. Ones, tens, hundreds. Okay. So again, between hundreds, this is going to be 900, or the next 100 would actually be 900, be 1,000. And we have 954. Halfway point would be 950, so that's above it. So it should round up to the 1,000. So that means I'm actually going to be adding 1 to the thousands. Well, if I add 1 to the thousands, that's going to make his number 7,000 as well. The question is that Anna said the rounded numbers from Teresa and Mark were the same. Is Anna correct? Yeah. Yes. Anna is correct because both Teresa and Mark got 7,000, even though they rounded to different places. Okay, guys, that's Unit 1 assessment. Check back in. I'll be posting more videos for Unit 2 in the days to come. I hope you feel successful with rounding, place value, adding, and subtracting.